Happy Happy holidays, everybody. I hope you enjoyed your Thanksgivings. Did you do anything fun? Go home, visit family, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what you got up to. If you're new here, my name is Connolly. I'm a talent manager who lives in Hoboken and works in New York City. Today, I'm going to be sharing a one-day guide to Christmas in New York City. I have had over 5 years of holidays in the city, and I am going to share my favorite spots that I think will give you the perfect day in New York in December. My family is known for overbooking our vacations, so I'm trying to make this chill. It might be too much for one day. I was doing the timing and it is going to be back to back, but I also think it's manageable. Let me know if I'm crazy, or maybe this isn't enough and we have some people out there that want more. And if you have more suggestions or something that should be replaced, let me know in the comments as well. First, I think you should start with breakfast at Angelina Paris. I went here this year for Mother's Day with my sister and my mom, and it is absolutely gorgeous. They do afternoon tea, which is so beautiful. But if you want to get there early and get a jump start on your day, they open at either 9 or 8 a.m. depending on the day. The hot chocolate is what they're famous for, and of course that goes with the holiday spirit. So first start your day with a big cup of sugar and get their hot chocolate. The food is delicious too. And I just think this is a really nice way to start the day, because when you're in a setting like that, either at afternoon tea or pretending that you're at a cafe in Paris, you're gonna feel leisurely, you're gonna be able to talk to the people you're with, have a relaxing breakfast. They'll have beautiful Christmas decorations, and it's right next to Bryant Park, which is one of the reasons I picked it. So stop 2 will be Bryant Park. I think that Bryant Park is the quintessential holiday market in New York City. You also have Union Square, and I heard that there's one at Columbus Circle, but Bryant Park truly has it all. I just learned that they have a lodge there, so you could après ski if that's what you're in the mood for. But they also have so many vendors. They have Christmas vendors if you wanted to buy ornaments or even some holiday clothing. They have regular vendors too. You could buy candles, trinkets, lamps. They truly have it all. And they have a bunch of food vendors. Oh my God, the food is so good. It looks delicious. When I went there this week, Morgan and I had to walk away from every food vendor. We walked up, almost got it, and then walked away. They also have the ice skating rink, so if you want to do some outdoor skating or learn to skate, they have that available. And they have some fun things like igloos that you can eat in or just play around in. Morgan and I almost played in the igloo, but there were so many kids in there that it was probably filled with many germs. After a few hours at Bryant Park, you're gonna continue your day and visit St. Patrick's Cathedral. I threw this in here in case there was anyone who wanted a religious aspect of Christmas or just wanted to see a historical landmark in New York City. And if you didn't know, every new church you go into, you get to make a wish. My Catholic mother told me that. She spent years and years in Catholic school, getting her wrist wrapped by the nuns, but they did tell her that she could make a wish in any new church that she walked into. So that is something that I definitely do when we visit new churches, which is something that my family does a lot. We do it on basically every vacation that we go on. But I can't tell you if my wishes have come true or not. Now, I'm only giving you 2 meals today, but I'm considering it a brunch and a dinner situation, and I would suggest overindulging at both of them so that you're full throughout the day. Our breakfast meal was a little bit subdued. They will have Christmas decorations, but it isn't over the top. But I do think that when you're in New York City and you have access to these outlandish Christmas restaurants, you need to try them. So I recommend that you have dinner at Lily's Victorian Establishment. This restaurant is decked out ceiling to floor in wild Christmas decorations. It's like Christmas exploded on the restaurant. I went there with my mom, I think it was last year. The waitstaff is so funny, so nice. It's such a good environment. They definitely cram you in there. You're sort of on top of each other because they want to fit as many people as possible. And I would recommend making a reservation, but it's so much fun. The food is good, the environment is great, and I think you'd really enjoy it. If Lily's isn't available or you'd prefer to try something else, I haven't been to these 2, but they're on my list. I think it's called Papillon Bistro. I looked it up. It's also decorated for Christmas. They have menu for food and also just cocktails, and I was told to not sleep on the French onion soup. So there you go. And then the third restaurant that I recommend is Oscar Wilde, who was an Irish poet and playwright. So we love that for the Irish. The restaurant is fully decorated. It has an impressive art collection dating back to the 1800s. There's also a French fireplace from 1840, and there's even stained glass from an Irish castle. So it is giving the vibes. I heard the food is decent. Someone said the burger was great, but they did say the cocktails were amazing. Okay, for the next part of the day, I'm giving 2 options because I think it's for 2 different types of people. Now, I like both, and if there are any overachievers out there, you could potentially do both based off of the timing. The first, all right, my phone ran out of storage, so we have a little bit of a new setup after I deleted. Let me make sure he's straight. The first option is the North Pole Christmas bus ride. I stan bus tours. I'm sorry if you think they're too touristy, but they are amazing. This will take you all around Manhattan and show you the beautiful lights that are displayed throughout the city. I think it's such a fun way to see a city, to hear some stories, to get some history while being seated, which is a perk when you're touring all day and walking around. They also have elves and a Santa that come on board to help tour you around. They have a 5 p.m. and a 6:45 bus. The second option is to go to a Broadway show, which is just iconic New York behavior. They are showing Elf through January 4th, which just seems like it would be so much fun. But if that's a little bit too over the top for you, you want to feel like you're seeing a show, but you don't want Christmas shoved down your throat, Jersey Boys changed my life. Absolutely phenomenal. And I just saw The Outsiders, which blew my mind. The talent in that cast was unreal. And then I think you have to end your day at the Rockefeller Center. See the Christmas tree, which is magnificent. You can see the ice skating rink. You could get more hot cocoa if you want. The Saks Fifth Avenue light show is right there. It's a perfect way to end a Christmas day in New York City. And as a bonus, if you're staying in the city and you want to snuggle up and watch a fun Christmas movie, I just watched the new Lindsay Lohan Christmas movie on Netflix, Our Little Secret, and it was so good. It was actually a good movie on top of it just being holiday themed, which is fun. And I recommend it and has some great actors and actresses in it. So if you want to snuggle up in your hotel room, I recommend that to continue the Christmas spirit. I hope you enjoyed all of these recommendations. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, comment, like. It would mean the world to me as I grow my channel. I want all my new YouTube friends to join me on this journey. Merry Christmas and happy holidays.